19.
19. Oh, wow. So young. So young.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. So, why do you hate children?
I'm sorry. Can you ask it again? I'm sorry.
No, no problem. Why do you hate children?
What do you mean?
Why do you hate children? Like, why are you okay with Donald Trump closing the Department of Education? He's wanting to shutter it.
Well, I mean, I voted for Trump. I don't necessarily support his reasonings. Okay, here's the thing. I support his overall ideas behind some of his stuff, but I'm just think he's way too aggressive with everything. With a lot of his stuff that he's doing, he's just way too aggressive with it.
But were you listening when people were telling you in October, September, July, last year that, hey, Trump wants to close the Department of Education. He wants to get rid of it. He doesn't have a plan for the next steps. You weren't listening. Like, what research did you do?
Well, I mean, there is a bit of an echo.
There is? Okay, I'll unplug my thingy.
But I did research into the topic. Like I mentioned, my main issues going into the election. Well, I didn't mention them, but my main issues going into the election or foreign policy and what was it? Immigration, if I'm correct. So those were my two of my main issues.
Oh, so you hate immigrants.
What state do you live in?
I live in New York City, specifically.
Okay.
So the melting pot of the country is where you live.
I was born and raised here in New York City.
Yeah, the melting pot of the country. Where people come to, chase and, capture the American dream. That's where you live. And you have you supported Donald Trump on what parts of his immigration policy was it that you support?
I'm sorry, can you ask it again? I didn't hear that last part.
Am I speaking? Okay, all right. Actually, I do have a problem with repeating myself, so I have a question for you. Am I speaking loudly and clearly, or is it your phone?
And I think it was just I didn't hear the last part. You said like everything else clearly, and then the last part kind of cut out for me.
And now I don't remember the last part. Oh, which part of his immigration policy? And he's gone. What the hell was that about?
Why did he run?
I don't know.
We were having a decent conversation.
I don't know. I'm about to say, now we're going to have an indecent one. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up. But guys, I forgot I didn't do my intro. So let's do the intro. All right. So welcome in. Yes, it is Saturday morning here, still in the Southwest. All right. So good morning, good afternoon to everyone else. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all, of course, because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. So fantastic. All right, guys. So remember, all right. In order to keep this live alive, you have to do all the good things. So you guys have to show the support, the love, the encouragement, and the engagement. So keep the comments coming, keep the taps coming. Also, sharing the live, taking care of Ren. Let's knock out these gift goals. I think I'm going to just keep them low today because why not? It's just a quick show because I felt like it. I felt like I owed it to the loves. I owed it to the loves. All right. Because I've been missing. All right. And then I did a whole late show last night that Drea missed. And because I figured she was asleep. So there's that. Hey, Chris. All right. So this is for you, Drea. All right. So guys, let's do all the good things. And if you voted for Donald Trump, by all means, go ahead and request up. All right. Request up so we can have these talks. All right. So Ren, what do you think about Donald Trump shuttering Social Security offices?
I think that it's going to have a very detrimental effect to the elderly and the disabled.
Most definitely.
And then also that he's shutting Social Security offices, but also wants people to only identify in person, which means that the backlog of Social Security claims being processed is going to be even worse.
Exactly.
And we already have a problem in this country where people are unaliving, waiting for their cases, their hearings to be heard for Social Security.
Exactly. And then also with forcing people to go into the office, I think, and making them do it online is also going to be like you said, detrimental. And the reason why is because a lot of the rural places do not have access to the internet.
And not even just that. Again, I work in benefits administration. And one of the companies I work for, they have a very high elderly population. People work there after retirement frequently. And do you know how many of those people cannot use a computer?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I was reading an article today. It was a 73-year-old woman who not only does she not have access to the internet, but she doesn't even know how to turn on a computer. And you want to know what's the craziest part, Ren?
Mm,
A lot of these people in rural America are
mhm.
Trump supporters. They voted for him.
Of course.
They
Of
voted
course
for him.
they did. Of course they did.
Of
And
course.
they Trump supporters are not going to be happy until it's their Mima and their Papa.
Hold on one moment. All right. So Ben, you obviously have an issue. Not exactly sure what the issue is, but it could be Trump derangement syndrome. So there's that. I sent you one final request since you keep asking to come up, but then as soon as we let you up, you drop. So I sent you one final request. All right. If you've declined it, then what's going to happen is you can yap from outside of the club because you can't yap here. So with that being said, Ben, I do hope that you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Actually, no, I don't. I'm lying. You have a day. You have a day, Ben. That you just have a day. All right. All right. Yeah. If you voted for Donald Trump, by all means, go ahead and request up. We don't bite. We don't. Almo, bro, so long. Hey, Al. I hope all is going well with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. It's so crazy. Like how I swear, me and Alina have that thing. I was literally just thinking about him. I was like, I should message him on Discord.
Yeah.
So awesome. Let's see if this person knows. Okay. Hi, beloved. Did you vote for Trump?
What's up? How y'all doing? I voted for Trump twice.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. Why do you hate the elderly and disabled?
I don't. I'm actually disabled myself. And what you
Oh,
guys are saying
oh
about
boy.
the Social
Look at
Security
yourself.
office is not true.
Oh, it's not true?
Well-
How is it not true?
Well, I got my Social Security check and my local office is still open. Also, I have a comment about when you call them in and report your information on the phone, which is what I have to do every time I get a job or my income changes or somebody moves into my house. And whenever I talk to them on the phone, they never cooperated it with my local
Ren.
office anyway.
Ren.
And they never updated my account from the online people to the local office. So what's the difference if it gets shut down?
Ren.
Yes.
So here's the thing. Because her office is still open, then it means that it's not true, right?
Well, which offices have shut down?
Okay. All right. Just okay. All right. Oh my God. Is that what it is, Ren? Is that how it works? Just because it doesn't impact you, it means it's not true, right? It never happened.
That's what she's saying, essentially.
Well, I've asked
That's
you
what
guys
she's saying.
which offices
Okay.
have
All right.
shut
I just want to
down.
make sure that's what I'm hearing.
Mhm.
That's
Which
let me make
offices
sure.
have shut down so I can
Just
look
wanna
it
make
up.
Sure. All right, because I definitely know that Donald Trump and his SSA team said that they want to tighten identity proofing measures. All right, they're trying to do this in an effort to prevent fraud. All right.
You know why?
So that's what they're trying to do. However, no, beloved, please stop. All right. That's what they're trying to do. But in an effort to do that, they're also talking cuts to the SS administration, employee cut. So basically reducing the labor force. Also, they're closing offices. If you want me to get a list of offices that have closed, by all means, you know what? I'll do the research for you and I'll get that for you. Okay. All right. Now, with that being said, how are people who live in remote areas who need these services supposed to access them if they have to go in person? Do you think that everyone has a vehicle?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay. All right.
don't
And so
have a
you should
vehicle.
understand that
And
as a
I think it's
disabled
funny
person,
that
that is
you
not
guys-
always easy, right?
I think it's funny that you guys
You
think
think
it's
that's
okay
funny?
for people that are 350 years old to be collecting Social Security.
No one that is
The reason why
350.
Doge is
How
doing
can
this
someone
is
be
because there's
350
millions
years
of
old when
people
Social
that are
Security was
between the ages
established
of
in the
150 and
1930s and the first checks
350
didn't go
years
out
old
until the
that are receiving
1940s?
Social Security
Ren.
benefits.
Ren,
Hey, beloved, you
I wanted to
didn't
make
get your
sense.
update. Hold on. You didn't get your updated talking points because that has already been proven false. You didn't get your updated talking points. You didn't go to the
Proven
meeting.
false by who?
By the Social Security Administration.
Well, I don't believe them. They've never done. I've been on SSI ever since I was 16 years old, and I'm 41, and they ain't never done a damn thing to help.
Let's
You're
go,
on
Lynn.
SSI, SSI, not SSDI.
I've been on SSI since I was 16. I'm 41, and they've never done a damn thing to help me. And also, I wanted to bring up the fact of what y'all were talking about how people don't have access to the internet. Because
for the love of God, I want her to stop talking. Let's address one point at a time. All right. So you asked for a list. I have a list here. All right. This is actually according to the General Services. All right. That's a government agency. All right. AP News published this list on, let me give you the exact date, on March 19th. All right. So in Alabama, there is the 634 Broad Street location in Gadsden. Arkansas has 2 locations, one in Forest City and the other in Texarkana. Colorado has one closing in Grand Junction. Florida has one in Melbourne, Georgia, Columbus, Kentucky, Hazard, Louisiana, Houma. I hope I pronounced that right. Mississippi has Meridian, Greenwood, and Grenada. Montana is Missoula. North Carolina has 4 offices closing: Roanoke Rapids, Franklin, Greenville, and Elizabeth City. North Dakota has, Minot, Las Vegas, out there in Nevada. New York has White Plains and Poughkeepsie. I love Poughkeepsie. That word is just so fun to me. All right. Ohio has Mansfield. Oklahoma, Lawton. Texas is Nacogdoches. And Lentz Parkway. West Virginia has Logan, and Wyoming has Rock Springs. So that is a list thus far of 26 offices that are expected to close this year. So they're closing offices. All right. So there's that. Okay. So what else? Do you have that part? So what else would you like to add in regards to the offices closing? It's your turn to speak now, so you can come off of mute.
And
Go ahead.
while we're waiting on her, what a lot of people don't understand, because somebody in the comments keeps spamming, they're just rooms, they weren't full service offices. Hey, that is still the ability for people in rural areas to get the services they need. Whether it's a room or a full service office, the access is the issue.
Exactly. It's all about the access. And also, while we wait for her to figure out how to unmute, because they never can when it's actually their turn to talk, which is wild. All right. Shout out to Teresa for the 10. She said to get your goal started. Happy Saturday. Thank you, love. Happy Saturday. And also to my Jim Kiara, thank you for the $30. All right. For blessing us with the midday live. I love you. I love you too, Kiara. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for Teresa and Kiara. Thank you, guys. All right. So we are now $60 to go. All right, 60 to go. All right, and pay links are in the bio. Thank you guys so much for all that you do. Be sure and please don't forget about Rapture Ren, aka the co-hostess with the mostest. Pay links are in her bio. Nee Ray is the name, Cash App and Venmo. I want to hear her say thank you a lot also. So, Beloved is still trying to figure out that mute button. I know it's just racing across the screen.
Oh no!
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Because somebody just came and spilled my coffee on the ground.
You got it. You got it.
Oh,
there you go.
I hope you get more coffee.
That's why she's probably angry. She hasn't had her coffee yet.
Yeah, and that'll do it.
That'll do it every time.
I have some
she
empathy.
left.
Yeah, I have some empathy for her with that. I don't drink coffee, but for a lot of people, it's detrimental when they don't have it. So I have a little bit of empathy there, just a touch.
I don't give a fuck. All right, guys. So yeah, let's keep doing all the good things, guys. Tap the screen, share the live. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this. We only have 15 of the Shamrock to go to knock that out, so we can do that. Thank you, Drea, because she don't. All right. Lisa, hi, love. How are you?
Hello.
Hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
You did. Okay. All right.
Why do you hate Americans?
Excuse me, I asked the questions
Why
around
do you
here.
hate Americans?
So, quick question: how old are you?
Why do you hate Americans?
I don't hate Americans. You
No,
obviously hate Americans. You hate
do.
children.
You do.
You hate naturalized citizens. You also hate the elderly and disabled because you voted for
do.
that. You voted for Trump, so it's
No one
you
needs offices,
that
by
hates
the
him.
way. Everything's done on
Thank
the
you,
computer.
Pika.
Not
Everything's
everything.
done on.
Listen,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
it is, isn't it, Tia? Do you think that's him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then fuck that.
Well, fuck you, bitches.
Yeah, of course,
Cunt-ass
you
bitches,
absolute weirdo.
Orange, fucking greedy ass
Weirdo.
bitches.
Such a
Stupid
strange individual you are.
Like I just,
He doesn't like life because he's miserable.
he gotta be, because
He's miserable.
that was unnecessary, and he's weird.
He's absolutely weird. Oh, look at the crown. I'm a princess.
Yay.
Thank you, Pika. All right. Okay, if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up. Let's do all the good things. I really want to talk to him. Like really just trying to talk to them and see where their mind is. All right, about these cuts that Donald Trump is doing, how it's impacting people. They don't want to talk about these things, it seems. They want to go around everything else. Just I don't know, Ren. I don't know anymore.
I don't either.
Yeah. But yeah, Lucio's definitely is Ari here? Hi, Ari. I saw Jay come in. Hi, Jay. All right. Not everyone has access to the internet, guys. Just like in this country, you would think that everyone had access to clean water. They don't. They don't.
Ask Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, ask Flint, as parts of Mississippi, like Jackson, Mississippi, as parts of Alabama and Tennessee. Like, guys, all right, our infrastructure isn't as great as people think that it is. All right, it's hard to get fiber optics or even the cables laid in those remote areas for people to actually have access to internet. All right. And Donald Trump is not only is he basically closing down Social Security offices, he's also cutting grants in an effort to reduce waste. All right. Again, I was reading a story about it's a senior citizen center out there in West Virginia where they were expecting $1 million grant to help them with their transportation expenses to help the senior citizens get to and from appointments to grocery stores, things like that. And they're not getting the money. They're just not getting it. And last year, they didn't receive enough funding, so they had to dip into their savings. And the guy who runs the whole operation says that they just can't do that this year. So it's like, how are these seniors in this specific area going to access the care that they need? And I swear, it's just literally the cruelty for them. Thank you for the heart, me. It's the cruelty.
You know what? What they don't realize, though, too, with transportation programs, things like paratransit, once they lose that funding, it's going to be a lot of elderly people and stuff that can't get to things like dialysis.
It's a corgi. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
They're not realizing it.
Yes. And like, also, it's not everyone has the insurance to be able to do the portable dialysis. Like my mom, fortunately, she has really good insurance and she can do portable dialysis. So she does an at-home one, right? Not everyone has the ability to do so. All right, if you don't get your dialysis, you know what happens to you?
You take a very long nap.
Like you die.
Yeah, you take a very, very long nap.
Just I don't understand why Donald Trump and his like cronies and his minions don't understand that there is real human impact here. Like people's lives are on the line.
They don't care.
I don't know. What's your name, Kim? You should like come and like tell us all about how you get muted. I bet Kim can't actually provide a source for not one thing that she would come up here and say. Hey, Kiara.
Hey.
How are you?
Did you guys have some ups today?
Yeah, we had 2. Lucho came by, which was disgusting.
I don't know what's wrong.
Oh, she came on and started teacupping.
I think Lucho, what he didn't do, because normally he would say something to me, and that's when I don't know that it's him. This time he just directly talked to you, didn't say anything to me.
He's trying to get like better at disguising himself, but he can't disguise that disgusting voice of his.
Facts.
All
Who was
right.
just on? I just
Oh,
missed it.
There you go.
I'm back.
Yes. There you go. All right. How are you doing this Saturday?
I'm doing pretty good.
Glad to
What
hear
I don't like is seeing the likes so low, not moving up with over 200 people in here. I also don't like seeing that goal. I mean, what's going on?
Oh, it's moving. I think they're doing a great job. Am I too nice? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're too nice, especially for the likes. Like that's just
Oh,
unacceptable. Do I have to stage mom this?
you might have to.
I think we gotta get to 100K likes within the next 15 minutes, or else.
Sub only?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All right. There we go. All right. So as Kiara said, all right. So she's a stage mom over here. All right. She said you guys got to get to 100,000 likes within the next 15 minutes, or we're going to sub only chat. All right. And I'm actually going to pay attention to the timer today. All right. So yay. Yeah. So like guys, in about 30 minutes, I gotta go make Bubba like get up. He's like really teenaging it. Like, I mean, he's only 11, but he's really acting like a teenager. Like he just be sleeping. All he does is sleep and eat and go to practice.
it's that transition stage now, like the tween stage. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. So
I don't envy you.
Like, bro, check Venmo. Okay. I'm tapping the thing as if it'll come on that way. This is a really old phone. All right. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jessica Simone, the Jessica Simone, for sending over $10. She was talking about Beloved. She said, being on SSI for 25 years and saying they never done nothing for you in the same sentence is wild. What a contradiction that was.
But you want to know what she doesn't realize, though?
What's that?
SSI and SSDI are very different.
They are.
And if I remember correctly, SSI is more dependent on the state you live in, too.
Okay.
So the amount you get, like it almost kind of functions like the Department of Education, where they send the funding and then the state decides what to do with it. It's kind of one of those situations a bit.
Okay. But yes, guys, drop some coconuts in the chat for Jessica Simone. Oh, did you come up here to do something stupid, Sammy?
Are
we doing that tonight? Oh, is it today? I'm so used to being on that night. Okay. Why am I like this? Guys, if you have anything that you can give to Sammy, by all means, go ahead and give. Let's get him up to at least 1,000. Who dropped? Parker. I think Parker's gone rogue. Parker's has gone rogue. All right, Sam, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I voted for Trump at 16. I abstained in 2024 because of some issues I have with his administration and campaign. And I joined because I find the question interesting. What is MAGA? I think the definition of that has shifted wildly.
So you didn't vote in 2024. You had problems with Trump's administration, but there was another candidate that you could have voted for.
Well, yeah, but I'm not a liberal.
What?
I don't like Donald Trump because I don't think he's conservative enough. I think he completely capitulated most of the things that people desired from him.
Here we go. Rand, do you want to do this?
I'm confused.
He doesn't think that Trump is conservative enough, so I think he's going to be leaning into like the nationalism without saying the full word. He's going to be leaning into that.
No, I'm certainly a nationalist. I'd say I certainly have national.
I didn't say that you weren't. I'm talking to my co-host. I didn't say that you weren't. I said that you're going to be leaning into it.
Oh,
okay. Go ahead, Rand. What were you saying?
Shout out to the person whose full name I'm not gonna say for the $1.43.
I know exactly who that was.
I appreciate everything.
It was it sent on Cash App?
No, it was sent on Venmo.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Them 43 cents though.
They be adding up.
They do.
Maybe
but it scratched my brain.
Okay. All
I
right.
know. Thank you, Empowered. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
All right. So, Rand, do you want to do this?
Until we got something else to do.
Okay. All right. So, what's your name? Sam? Sam, by all means, continue on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that the initial desire in 2016 was that I think the Republican base, which makes up most of Midwestern America, the Bible Belt of America, etc., they had very specific concerns about this country, mainly the border, immigration, secularization of the state, multiculturalism, all these things, right? That was kind of the main concerns. And Donald Trump initially ran on the idea that he would curb these things. However, now it seems that he has capitulated to all of them completely. I don't see what is conservative.
How is he whatever the hell, capitulated to all of those things? So how is he giving in to all those things and it's actually allowing multiculturalism when he's actively trying to get rid of diversity, equity, and inclusion? He is allowing segregation for federal contractors, so he's making that okay with that EO. How is he basically allowing these things that you say that he actually ran on?
Well, how is
mass deportation inactively and being upset that they're not? Hold on, time out.
Where's the mass
deportation? How is wanting to do mass deportation and then being upset that they're not deporting enough people, capitulating to allowing multiculturalism? Like that doesn't make any sense. Well, he's upset about these things.
Okay, we're under Obama numbers right now. Like Trump in the last couple months has only deported the same, like actually less than Obama deported. That's not nearly enough.
What are you saying, man?
I changed my mind.
This shit's stupid, right?
It's dumb as hell.
Me and the big pencil are not pleased.
Like what he's saying is illogical.
It is. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
He is not deported.
He's shuttering the Department of Education, and he's shuttering the Department of Education. He was wanting to take Pell Grants and other federal grants and take it and put it with the Small Business Administration, all the while cutting the labor force there, which will make it harder for people to attain these grants. Like you don't make sense.
I'm not against. Hold on. I'm not against. Hold on. These are two very different things you're describing.
You said that Trump isn't conservative enough.
Yeah,
he's doing all the things that y'all want him to do. He's literally following Project 2025 to a T. The fortunate thing for the rest of us is that we do have checks and balances. So we do have federal judges who are like, no, you can't do this.
I'm telling you, he's not conservative. What is conservative about having Vivek Ramaswamy, who prays to a demonic Hindu god?
Oh, you're just racist.
With homosexuals.
Oh,
I don't
he's just racist.
What is conservative?
He's a bigot. As Liv would say, you're just a bigot.
Yeah, I am quite bigoted against people who are not from this place. Why would I want them in the government?
That's crazy.
So, how do you feel about Black people?
Black people are Americans. I like Black people. Indians are not Americans. They come from India. I don't want my government being run by Indians.
I do not like that.
I don't want my country being run by Indians or homosexuals, and that's what Trump is doing. We're giving all of our money to Israel. I don't see where
Sam.
Where your people from?
Calm the racism down.
Yeah. Where your people from?
I'm white.
Where your people from?
America.
Where your people from?
Well, England originally.
Oh, so you don't belong here either.
Yeah, but if I go there, there's also fucking Indians. That's the problem, isn't it?
So crazy.
If I go to Europe, there are also Indians.
I'm not doing this shit. Rand, please do the thing.
Okay, all right. I don't. You guys just don't understand this stuff at all.
Yeah. Bye. Goodbye. Get the fuck up out of here. That's so weird. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's why I said I was like I changed my mind.
I'm not doing that.
He is a full blown.
He's a bigot, like racist. Ooh.
Like, ain't it painful to be that hateful?
It gotta be. He really has to have like a lot of wrinkles. Like, it cannot be good for your skin to be that racist.
When am I gonna get deported?
Jeez Louise. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I don't. Yeah,
you're fine. You're fine. You have what they call the complexion for protection.
When they say the right kind, they mean the white kind.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it's-
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's
Not even-
crazy.
Not even just that. That your German accent, like the German part, they probably like that.
Yeah.
It probably makes them happy.
Yeah.
I've been told today that I'm actually not speaking German and that it's just an accent.
I saw that clip.
Yeah.
I was like,
He said his first language is German, so I started talking German to him, and he says, "Well, that's not German, that's an accent."
Did he ever speak German or no?
Yeah. No.
Of course he didn't. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to watch that clip.
Hi, Derek.
Hi,
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Why
Okay.
do you hate children?
I don't hate children. I will say I was uneducated at the time. I just didn't like Joe Biden and what he was doing. And yeah, I wasn't very educated at the time. And honestly, I just wanted the economy to get better. That's what Trump said he was going to do. So I went that way. And at the end of the day, he's a businessman. So I figured that our economy would get better. And yeah.
So how much research did you do prior
None.
to the election? None. But you've
I
done
ju-
all the research
just
after
saw-
the election?
I'm sorry?
You've done all the research after the election?
Definitely not all the research, and I'm not like a crazy politics person.
Mhm.
But I didn't vote for Kamala specifically because I just feel like she was pushing someone else's agenda and not her own. I didn't feel like we really got to see her towards until like the end of her campaign. If she were to run again, I would definitely vote for her.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah.
So when she released the 82-page economic plan near the end of August, all right, that wasn't enough for you to see that she had a different path for the United States than Joe Biden? That wasn't enough for you? Did you even read it? Were you aware of it?
I was aware of it. No, I didn't. Also, another thing, why I like Trump is because I like, besides Elon Musk, of course, I liked RFK Jr., who's helping out like our food, or supposed to be.
Kiara, I was about to say, Kiara, take it away.
Go ahead, Queen.
Then me. What's wrong with our food?
What's wrong with our food?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's killing us, our food.
Huh? How's that?
I mean, I feel like that's just a question that answers itself. Our food is horrible. What's
I
in
mean,
our food is
maybe
horrible.
I just skipped the class during my Bachelor of Science in Nutrition, so maybe educate me. What did I miss?
Why is there a lot of foods? If we were to take our food overseas, why is it illegal there? A lot of the foods that we have.
What
why does a lot of our foods have?
What is illegal over there?
I mean, from a bag of chips to a bar of chocolate, what they put in our food would be illegal.
Yeah, what
overseas
specifically?
Somewhere. I don't know specifically, but
Well, I mean, if something's unaliving us, like I would assume that you would tell me what exactly is unaliving us. Should I bring up Bobby? I can bring up Bobby. Give me a second.
Please get Bobby.
Okay,
Please.
everybody.
I feel like
Everybody be
Go
quiet.
ahead.
Everybody be quiet. Okay, he's very scared.
Yes. There's
So
Bobby.
there's Bobby. It's RFK's brainworm. I've adopted him because I do have a thing for neglected animals. So tell me, please, was it the riboflavin that you wanted to get banned, or what was it?
I'm sorry.
The riboflavin, is that what you wanted to? Is that what you wanted to get banned?
Just the complete garbage that's in our food. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
trying to be
What
stupid,
exactly?
but it's like common sense that our food is literally killing
No.
us. The sugars
Can
that's
we
in
get
our
a
food,
W
the dyes that's in
in
our
the
food.
chat? Can we get a W Bobby in the chat? Let's send a shout out to the brainworm.
I just want to
love
know
the
what
brainworm.
exactly is unaliving us. Like I'm, for
I feel like
example,
you know,
would
especially
you
if you went and got a bachelor's in it, you would know. I didn't get a bachelor's.
Yeah,
so I
no.
don't know
Then
the
tell
exact.
me
But if you
what's
got a
unaliving us
bachelor's in
because
it,
I'm not
if you
aware.
got a
I'm not
bachelor's in
aware.
it, then you should know.
I mean, are you saying that we have like lead or something? Like, tell me, what
I
is
mean,
it?
probably. Who knows? Because
According to what?
according to the American people themselves, according to just what's in our food. Like I feel like you know.
Just with the see, this is like the problem. You're just like blabbing after like whatever RFK is saying, and you have absolutely no principal understanding like how our
food is
food
junk. There's a
industry, how
reason why our
hey,
health
I'm
is
still
so.
talking. I'm
There's
still
a
talking.
reason why our
Pookie Bear.
health is so
I'm
bad.
still talking, Pookie Bear. I'm still talking.
Well, then
This
make
whole
a
idea
point.
that there's so many that there's so many things
Well,
banned
then
in
make a
Europe is
point.
firstly like is firstly incorrect. Okay, I don't know where this lie came from, because they have even more additives that are illegal than they do in the United States. So please tell me where you got that information from. Tell me
I'm sorry.
where you got that information from that there's stuff like banned in Europe and it's not banned here. Just because it's named differently doesn't make it banned. Like, yeah, they have Red 42. You think they don't have Red 40? They don't have food dye? They don't have additives? Like, you think that? Like, what makes you say that?
No, I'm sure they do, but they're definitely healthier.
No, okay, tell me how. Where did you get that information from?
I mean, you could do your own research. You got the bachelor's.
I did my own research. So now you're making a claim. Now you prove it.
Yeah, as I said, I just at the time.
So you don't know. It's fine. So if you want to be scared of food, that's fine. Me as somebody who has studied it, I'm not scared of anything. I think our food industry is actually the strictest and most controlled food industry in the entire world. We have the safest food industry worldwide. Yet you can still not answer me what exactly is wrong with the ingredients in our food. Yet you can still not tell me what is legal here that is illegal in Europe. And you still can tell me how that would make a difference. Because we, for example, ban those little Überraschungseier, like those Kinder eggs, you know, the ones with poison in it. That doesn't make it less, that doesn't make it safe. Huh? Say again?
I said I feel that you trying to argue that our food is not poisoning us here in America is crazy.
It is.
Look at our health as
Tell
a
me
population.
how. Tell me how. How is it poisoning us?
Again, I'm not educated in the topic.
Okay, well then stop making claims that you don't know anything about. The reason why we're having adverse health outcomes is not because there are certain ingredients in our foods. It's usually what's associated with it. So when people, for example, talk about Red 40 and how unhealthy it is for you, it's not necessarily the Red 40 that is like the biggest indicator of a health decline. It would be the processed foods that are. Ma'am, I'm trying to talk here. It's the process. Okay, hold on.
She's so cute.
I
It's
have
the
a
processed foods.
but not even just the processed food.
Gross.
How about this? You want our food to be better, right?
I do.
Okay. So the FDA said on Thursday that it would delay by 30 months a requirement that food companies and grocers rapidly trace contaminated food through the supply chain and pull it off the shelves, intended to limit foodborne illness and unaliving. The rule required companies and individuals to maintain better records to identify where foods are grown, packed, processed, or manufactured. So tell me how that makes us safer.
Tell us. I almost started singing, but I'm not going to sing. Thank you, Kiara and Ren, for leading this one because this isn't my area of expertise. So thank you both for leading. I appreciate y'all. Y'all draw some hearts in the chat for Kiara and Ren.
Also, the milkworm's been participating.
And shout out to the milkworm with her adorable self.
So, Derek,
Yeah.
You want to answer my question?
Can you repeat the question? I apologize.
How is that protecting and making food better for us?
Brief summary on what you just read. Sorry, I was reading the comments.
Hey,
I'm being so uneducated and not listening. Like that's wild. Like you just stated very clearly that you were uneducated on the topic. We've been trying to provide you with some information. Ren was very gracious and explained to you a situation about the FDA and food regulation, and yet you're not listening.
No, I was listening, but I just.
No, so you're no. Well, then answer her question.
Yeah, but I want to thoroughly understand what she read, which is why I'm asking if she could read it again.
Okay.
Because I think it's important for the chat to hear, I will read it again.
Thank
Okay.
you. Mm-hmm.
The Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, said on Thursday that it would delay by 30 months a requirement that food companies and grocers rapidly trace contaminated food through the supply chain and pull it off the shelves, intended to limit foodborne illness and unaliving. The rule required companies and individuals to maintain better records to identify where foods are grown, packed, processed, or manufactured.
All right.
So, before I ask this question, have you ever had salmonella?
That's what I was about to say. So things like listeria. So when they have a listeria outbreak or a salmonella or E. coli outbreak, it's basically they don't have to report in a timely manner the source of it. That is insanity. That is, you know, people die from that.
Dude, as a person that almost unalived from salmonella, yes,
Jesus.
Yes. Like, and y'all, I'm not being, it's not hyperbole. I literally was like a day away from no longer being on this plane of existence.
Wow. All right. So what do you think about that, Derek?
I definitely think it's something to look into, which I will, of course. I still think our food is killing us until someone can actually prove me wrong.
Don't have evidence for it.
But again,
That's the thing.
I would definitely.
What food is killing us?
All
what
of it.
food?
It's so crazy to
Fast
me.
food, the oils that we're frying our food in.
No, that's
yes,
incorrect.
once oil
That's
reaches a
incorrect.
certain-
It's incorrect. And it's been proven over and over to be incorrect. And I'll tell you how, but I need you to stop spreading harmful rhetoric. That's insane to me. You don't know shit about nutrition. You don't know shit about our food industry. Yet you're blabbing stuff that you just hear online in a podcast, like one of those fitness dudes.
Potato chips.
And it's like literally the problem. You're literally part of the problem why people can't get healthy.
Does he wants to ban potato chips?
No. I just read a comment that said potato chips and it was really funny. Anyways.
You stop reading
have
the
a good
comments
day,
and actually
guys.
engaging.
This
No,
is really
you're actually
fun.
starting to piss me off. Like here, like I'll tell you one more time. I'll ask you one more time. Matter of fact, what exactly is harmful?
What is harmful?
Yeah,
The
what
oils,
exactly? Tell me.
The oil that.
Okay, the oils.
That
Okay,
we
what
fry our
oils?
chicken in. Okay.
What oils?
Why is it
Tell me.
harmful? Because the restaurants aren't.
No, I'm asking what oil?
Specific oil.
What oil specifically? Well, if you let me
Yes.
finish talking.
Think it through. Go ahead.
I don't know
Take
the
your time,
exact,
baby.
look,
Take
look,
your time.
Look. I don't know the exact oil of what it is.
Knew it.
After
I knew you didn't
oils,
know.
after look. After restaurants
didn't
like
know.
Popeyes and churches and whatever it is are frying, right? They're supposed to change out
They're
that oil,
not.
and then if they don't change out that oil, it becomes poison, and you'll learn that when you work in
No,
the
they're
restaurant.
not.
Yes, they
Yes,
are. Yes, they are. You can look that up because I was trained on that.
You can look that up.
They don't train that shit. I mean, they don't fucking turn that shit.
You mean, hey, Derek?
This is
What's that?
insanity.
That's a
Look.
food-
All I'm saying is I'm not educated in politics.
This doesn't have to do anything with politics. Someone, I can't remember their name, but
That's a
she
food
made a really good point. Corey said this guest is so annoying. He doesn't know his own stance, but has all these finite opinions. Exactly. And you're actually stating your opinions as facts, and you have absolutely no facts to substantiate anything that you said. Nothing whatsoever, Derek.
And his comment about the oil, that's and it not being changed, that's a food safety issue.
Exactly.
It's about the smoke point. That's why actually seed oils are actually associated with heart health organizations. Like usually it's like a correlation fallacy. You can find seed oils in ultra processed foods, but it's not necessarily the seed oils themselves that are harmful. It is like whatever is like part of that processed food. Seed oils can be part of a super heart healthy diet since they have a high smoke point, they don't have any cholesterol, and it is generally recommended by health experts and nutrition experts to consume that in your diet.
Hey, I just want to take a commercial break really quick. Just a quick commercial break. All right, guys. Shout out to Jay Shaw because I saw you, Jay Shaw. You are now a love. So thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate you. All right. If you want to be a love, because you get the song, all right, go ahead and tap that star next to the chat bar. You get access to a monthly drop where if you're not feeling the op, you can drop. Also, you have the privilege for co-hosting with Ren and I for 30 minutes a month. And if Kiara, Parkers, or Alina are here, it's co-hosting. All right. Come up here and talk to these maggots with us. And last but not least, you get access to our amazing Discord. So, hey, join the community. All right. It's fun over here. And also, shout out to our favorite, Ravi, for the $30. Thank you so much, Ravi. And good afternoon to you also, sir. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for Jay Shaw and also for Ravi. Guys, we're $30 to gold. That's friggin' awesome. All right. 30 to go. Pay links are in the bio. I have a Venmo and a PayPal. Also, don't forget to take care of and show all the love to Raptured Ren, the co-hostess with the mostest, and also to the amazing Kiara as she's joining us today. Thank you for all you do. Drop some hearts in the chat for yourself too, because y'all are awesome. All right, go ahead, Ren. I'm sorry.
What the hell was I finna say?
Oh, and also, I'm sorry. Shout out to Kristen for the $1.43. I love you too. Thank you so much. Drop some hearts for Kristen. The best. Thank you.
I really feel like she only had a certain amount in there and she just split it between us.
No. 143 means I love you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot
143.
that. Oh, love you too. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how, with a tanking economy, people losing their jobs, how are they going to be able to afford these better foods that you want them to have?
Look, as I said, like I didn't think into it that deeply. I was only 21 when I voted, first of all, and I just saw that he said he was making our food better, and I know that our food wasn't the best. The Democrats have been in office like forever, so yeah. I mean, why not? And then at the end of the day, the president isn't supposed to call all the shots. So I didn't think it was gonna be like this serious as things are happening now. And I'm not like I will completely change my opinion once I see something to change my opinion. But so yeah, after this, I'll definitely look into some other stuff that y'all have mentioned, along with those seed oils that.
Hold on, was Trump the president in 2017? Was Trump the president in 2017?
He was.
Oh, okay. What did he do to improve, our nutrition? What did he do?
Eating Big Macs while the tea attack on January 6th, maybe? Drinking Coke?
Some KFC. You know, he loved him a good 5-piece because y'all kidding yourselves. Y'all think that man only eating a 2-piece. He loved himself a good 5-piece, a family meal. He shares that one.
Reset your life goal.
Okay. Thank you.
Slay.
What did he do, Derek?
What did he do?
Yeah. Since the Democrats have been in charge for so long, like what did Trump do his last 4 years in office?
I loved Obama down. Joe Biden, I don't know about all that, but
the AAV is wild. That's funny. You loved him down. Sorry.
But yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna say this,
and
I mean this with, I don't know what I mean. I don't know if I mean it respectfully.
I'll say it for her. She means this with all due disrespect. Go ahead.
Oh, hold on. That bitch Michelle Obama, when I was in school,
excuse the fuck out of you. What you not gonna do is call any woman on this platform ever in your life the B word.
She changed our food.
Calm your no, you need to apologize.
To Michelle Obama?
Yes, apologize.
I love Michelle Obama, but it was a joke. It wasn't that serious.
See, that's why white people shouldn't be using African American vernacular
I'm not
English.
white.
What are you?
I'm black.
You ain't black.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Who said damn?
I think somebody, Drea said he is black.
I believe Drea.
No, but look, I like Michelle Obama.
No, you about to get the test.
I've read her book. No, I was just saying because she changed our food when I was in school to like we had to get wheat bread. We couldn't have no more hot Cheetos.
Is his mama white? Ran, is his mama white?
No, my mom's Your
mom's what?
My mom's mom is white. My mom's dad is black.
Okay.
Oh,
And then my
your
dad is black.
parents-
Okay, you black.
your-
All right. My apologies. I'm sorry. You see how easy that was for me to do? I just said I'm sorry.
Wait, you said your dad is white?
No, my dad is black.
His
My
dad's
mom-
black. His
my
mom
mom's
is
dad
biracial.
is black. My mom's mom, yeah.
Yeah, his mom is black biracial.
I'm more black than I am anything else. Anyways, guys, I apologize for calling a woman that word. I
Thank
just still
you.
have some feelings towards her changing our food.
As if school lunch was ever good, anyways.
Very
She
true.
was trying to make it healthier for children.
Which is true.
Done. I'm stunned. You're complaining about the whole grain. That is like the number one thing that Americans need. Fiber.
Exactly. We definitely need more fiber.
80% of Americans do not meet their fiber intake, and y'all are worried about chemicals. For what? For what reason? The chemicals, there's everything is a chemical. Water is a chemical. Chemicals is not equal bad. I need you really to understand this.
Yeah, maybe that's where I'm not understanding.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, just because something is a chemical, it doesn't make it bad. Matter of fact, like our nutrients, all our micronutrients are composed of chemicals. That's just how it works. Like, just because you can't pronounce something doesn't make it bad. It just takes a chemistry class or a nutrition class, and then it's fine. And I can break down the things if you want me to, but you just falling into, and this is literally white supremacist talking points that we can't trust the government. We can't trust the establishment. The government is trying to poison us. That is alt-right white supremacist talking points because they want you to not trust the system. And what they're doing is they're selling you something instead to just get you being part of that health and wellness industry. And it has been harming so many people to the point where they're now not getting vaccinated.
And children are unaliving from preventable illnesses. A 6-year-old unalived from measles. And it was unnecessary. So there are real life consequences to these choices.
Very true. Anyways, guys, I appreciate the
You have to do some
conversation.
research.
Yeah, for sure, and I'm completely open to that. Again, I'm not voting for Trump again, but or whoever.
You can't vote for him again.
But I'm not voting for the Republican side again. Definitely gonna do some research on the Democratic side.
Okay. I got nothing.
Everyone's
Okay.
telling me to leave, but they all been sitting up in here.
What do you mean?
Huh? In the comments.
They want you to leave the panel.
Yeah, I'm leaving, but they all sitting up in here listening. Wait, how do I leave?
They like me, they like Rand, they like Kiara.
Oh, yeah.
They don't like you though. But I say that with love. I'm just
That's
giving you some
fine, that's
perspective.
fine. I don't know how to leave.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I'll do it for
Can you
you.
kick me out? Thank you.
I love that. Can you kick me out?
This topic always
Did you
makes
do
me
it?
scratch out. My bad.
Yeah, I can't get I don't know why, guys. I'm just you're 19. Just do better. You literally hopefully you have a lifetime ahead of you to make better decisions. But actions have consequences, good or bad. And voting for Donald Trump, definitely bad consequences. Because look at us now.
Shout out to Robbie. Thank you very much for the $30.
Robbie's the best. Also, I saw Rubik. Is it Rubicite or Rubikite? I can't remember.
I think it's Rubicite.
Rubicite. Shout out to Rubicite for becoming a love. So you get the song. All right. Drop some hearts in the chat again for Robbie and also Rubicite. All right. David. Yay. Long time no see, buddy. David is also a sub now. So shout out to David. All right, guys. If you want to sub, go ahead. Oh, we're in a subwave, BT dubs. Subwave. All right, how many do we need? Oh, we need 3 more subs to reach our sub wave. So if you want to become a love, go ahead and, tap that star next to the chat bar. You get access to a monthly drop, the co-hosting privilege, and also access to our Discord. So, hey, let's do all the good things, guys. So awesome. Welcome. So fun. All right. So if you voted for Donald Trump also, by all means, please request up. Go ahead and request. All right. Let's talk about it. I want to know why. I want someone to come up here and actually stand on business about this Social Security Administration cuts. Is what I want them to do. Why do you hate old people? Oh, can I say old people, y'all? Or do I have to say elderly?
I don't think it matters. I've never heard anybody. Yeah.
G Snooks with the 5 subs. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, G Snooks, for sending out those subs. I appreciate you so much. You get the song too. We don't play that song. Forget what YouTube has to say. All right. We're playing the song. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you received a sub from G Snooks, by all means, say thank you. Say thank you. All right. Say thank you. All right. And welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Don't forget that you get access to the drop. And you can co-host, and you get to join the Discord where it's really, really fun. It's not a day that goes by where Ren and I aren't in there. You know, I just be saying stuff though, for real. That's really it. Thank you, Drea, for sending a sub. Shout out to Drea. Drop those hearts, guys. Y'all are doing the damn thing. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Oh, so fantastic. So elderly sounds okay. So as an elderly person, I will say elderly because I'm almost 60.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
There we go. Thank you for the heart me. Yeah, so drop some hearts in the chat because you all are doing absolutely amazing today. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Kiara said it, and it was like 20 minutes ago that by 10:45 my time that you would have had to have gotten to 100,000 likes. And we're only like at 80 something because I know I can't see with my glasses. So guys, we're only not even at 80. We're only at 70 something. Y'all are slacking on the likes. So I'm gonna have to do that thing where we go sub only.
Yep, and it's a side effect of aging. So, you know, sometimes you just can't see.
Exactly.
View on the subject. She said, "Elders are people I go to for advice and guidance. I'm not gonna go to just any old person for that."
That's very true. That's fucking true. All right. Shout out to Moose Hang for that. All right. So guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to sub only chat. All right. So if you aren't a love, you need to become one. You're gonna need to become one because until we get to 125,000 likes, we're in sub only. All right. So there's that. So go ahead and renew your subscription or become a sub. Tap that star. There we go. We're in sub only chat.
And if you are a Trump supporter and you now cannot yap in the comments, come on up and actually have a conversation. It would be nice.
Exactly. We would love to talk to you. We're friendly over here. I be collecting ops. They be coming in. They be like, "Hi, Erica." And I be like, "Hi, op." It's like, you know, I just collect them. They love it over here.
I know.
Ooh.
What's up? Do. And won't. I'm replying to a comment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, Gerard loves it over here. Santoro for some reason loves it over here. My sugar daddy used to love it, but he left. I don't know what happened. We got into it.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of ugly.
It
All
was.
right. Yeah, so there's that part. I ignored him. Men don't like to be ignored.
You know what's so funny? Like seriously, we collect ops like Pokemon. Like
you got it, Jessica. You got it. Oh, who else? Care Bear. She loves it here. I know she missed us on Friday night. She missed us. Was that yesterday?
Yeah. She was
probably already out.
Yeah, I was gonna say by the time we went on, she was probably a box of wine in.
Yeah, she was out already. Who else loves it over here? Mark loves it over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he be coming over here singing and shit.
Mm-hmm. Which ops like Pokemon cards or something? Because I would love to give up Durden. I'll take anyone else.
You don't want to talk to Ty anymore?
And then
Durden?
Valisa.
Oh God, no,
Valisa.
no, Jessica, that's you. You collected her. No, she loves you, Jess. Not. She can't come over here.
Because I crash out on her every time.
I forgot, guys. I forgot about my pawpaw. Y'all. Coach Naren. I forgot about pawpaw.
Yep. Like we
Not your house. Mm-hmm.
And we collect all these folks, and they just come back. And sometimes they come back with a little bit more information.
Mm-hmm.
But
it was so funny. Coach Nairn said, "Why you keep calling me Papa?"
So when they come back with information, like even if it's wrong, it just gives me a sense like, oh, you put an effort. Like you did go to Fox News, granted, but I mean you did read. So that's a starter.
It's a start.
oh, you know who else is always here? Vaseline.
Oh, Vaseline. I don't like her though.
I'm not a fan, but she's always around.
I don't. Yeah. I do need a collecting op sticker. All right, I got it. I'll look in. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll create one tomorrow.
You gotta have Pikachu on it.
Yeah, collecting the ops. Oh, Pokeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, just collecting them. So yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, I feel like answering questions because I gotta get Bubba up because he has his game and he has his game. Then we have to do the thing, and I got to make sure he gets ready and all that stuff like that because he's teenaging right now, so he's still asleep. Hold on.
I'm gonna go eat. I'm making some breakfast tacos at 2:00. So.
Ooh, nice. What kind of tacos?
It's like with chorizo and some scrambled eggs and jalapenos.
Oh, you're doing breakfast tacos.
Yes, I was craving them, and now I don't want that sausage to get bad. So yeah, making that.
All right, awesome. Enjoy.
Well,
thank you.
I wonder if she gonna put potatoes in it.
Actually, no. Don't put potatoes.
I was gonna say I would. I have so.
But they don't know. You could, yeah, you could with cheese, but no.
I would cook them separately and then mix them in. I wouldn't put them in there because potatoes cook weird.
I'm trying to think of the chorizo burrito that I get out here. No, it doesn't have potatoes, but it's so good. Chorizo. I used to do that because someone, my ex really liked chorizo. And so like I would cook and Bubba likes chorizo too. So just cook it's his dad. So cook the chorizo with the scrambled eggs and put it in a tortilla and wrap it up. A burrito, so good.
Oh, Pika, because I said we collect ops like Pokemon, and Pikachu is like one of my favorites. So she's talking about making that sticker, and that's why I said Pikachu. But I think a Pokeball is probably better.
Yeah. So Archer, yes, I'm almost 60. Can you believe it? It's been a long, long road. It's been a long road.
Faye.
What?
If you, I'm just laughing at Faye about
29, Drea? 29? You're about 10 years off. 35 isn't bad. I'll take 35.
Yeah. So if you are a Trump supporter and you can have a functioning conversation.
Asking for too much.
If you can
if you can make words.
If you can put words together that form coherent sentences, please come on up.
They don't want to if they don't get to yap in the comments.
I don't understand why. Like
they rather yap in the comments because they scared. They that P word that y'all told me I can't say. And so I respect stuff. What's happening?
PSCA. I'm gonna say it in pig Latin. PSCA.
I'm not 29. I'm not 29. So there's that. They kitty cat. Yes, Midnight. That's why I love Midnight. They are kitty cat. They kitty cat. No offense to the real kitty cats, but they kitty cat. That's what that is. That is what that is.
I'm trying to figure out if
tap.
leftists and liberals are the snowflakes. Why do we willingly go into spaces with them but they're terrified to come into spaces with us.
Yeah, every time I go into a space with them, they immediately like, I'm there for like 2 minutes and then they drop me. They're like, oh no, facts. No, not facts. Get off the panel. Yeah, guys, I'll tell y'all, I'm 38. I'm 38 years old. I'll be 39 at the end of May. I think this year's the year, because I don't know if I feel like actually, I want to talk to Trump supporters, but there are few and far in between. They don't want to come back here.
I think they're regretting their vote.
Okay. Well, let's do everything with Erica for just a quick moment. Let's see what happens, guys. Thank you so much for clearing out the coins. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. All right. We have 30,000 likes to go before we get to 125 and we can open up the chat. So let's go ahead and do that. And in the meantime, if you guys want to keep hanging out with us, which I of course appreciate because I love you all, let's go ahead and let's talk. All right. So if you want to ask a question, go ahead and ask. I'm reading the comments. Let's see. Doop, doop, doop. Nobody has any questions. I get it. I understand. Makes sense. No questions. I feel like I've told you everything. Yeah.
I'll answer questions too.
Oh, Mallory, you're a Taurus. Awesome. What's my favorite thing about Canada? The maple syrup. No. Canadian bacon. I don't know. Toronto. This really cute developer lives there. I don't know.
The segregation executive order is genuinely just based for federal contracts.
Oh, yeah.
Now, will that most likely spill over into other places as we continue to go?
No.
I believe it will.
I don't think so. And the reason why is because like each state has its own civil rights act. Except for like, what's that one, Idaho, that just overturned the gender one, well, repealed their gender identity civil rights protections, which is kind of sick.
I think it will spill over to red states, right? I don't think it's going to spill over to the state I'm in.
But into actual workplaces, you think? If you could wish for one thing selfishly, what would it be? Trevante Rhodes. You asked, I answered.
That's fair.
Trevante Rhodes.
So I do think it will spill over. I think that what's going to happen, kind of like the way Idaho did, states like Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, they're going to remove those protections that are in their constitutions and stuff. And yeah.
All right. And so David said, what will happen to public schools after the Department of Education is completely gutted? Basically, I think it's called like Saving Our Schools or something crazy like that. There's a proposed bill that they want to pass that's basically going to give the funding to different departments, which is Trump is trying to do via the executive order. And what they're going to be doing is they're going to be giving block grants to the states. So just giving them a lump sum of money and telling the states, hey, do what you want with it. You know, use it for education, but do what you want with it. And so it's really gonna be on the states. And like Ren was just mentioning with the civil rights in red states, I feel like in red states is where we're gonna see the majority of the issues, where it's not gonna be a focus on actual education. I think they'll put a lot of money into sports. I think they'll put even less money into special education. Also, I think that they are going to move to the voucher programs. And so with them doing those types of things, I think public schools are definitely going to become extremely underfunded unless you're in a more affluent area, because it'll still be funded by property taxes. So the lower income schools, schools that are like, you know, towing the line, they're definitely going to see some problems. And I think that's going to spill into other areas, like even our court systems. The prison, the school to prison pipeline is going to definitely become a real thing. It's not going to be something that's underground anymore, that, you know, we know it exists, but we're just not, you know, quite sure. You know what I mean? It's going to become a real thing where we see it, where we're going to see more of our children being put into the system, into juvenile detention. And yeah, it's fucking awful. It's fucking awful. That's why I was talking to a coworker surprisingly about this. Sorry, this is so long, but it does hit close to home. I was talking to a coworker about this, and I was like, community is so important. And she agreed because her son also lives with autism and ADHD. And community, you know, if you, I don't know how, people are just going to have to do things out of the kindness of their hearts. You know, gather together if you have someone who has experience in education or someone who can learn, or if you have another parent friend that is good with kids. Like, we're going to have to come together and we're going to have to teach our children ourselves. That's what I think. So yeah, there's that. That's a tough one. That is so tough.
Midnight, you asked the question, what would I wish for selfishly if I could wish for anything? My answer is not going to be all that great. I would wish that I could walk. That would literally be it.
That put Javante Rose to shame.
No, I mean that's really it. Everything else I'll figure it out. But and then let's see. No, I said because like it's a drag. Like when people, when I mention the fact that I'm in a wheelchair, it's like it drags the room down, and I hate that. I wish it didn't.
It's because people always think they want to try to fix something for you. They want to try to fix it, and it's like it's not on them to fix. Like this is the station. This is the station in life, and like you always tell people, you live a pretty good life, despite the circumstances.
Yeah, I think the issues with Social Security, the issues with the Department of Education, I look at it, accessibility is already shit in this country. It's already pretty freaking awful. And we're going to make it worse?
Yeah, the cruelty.
Like, luckily, I'm not going to lie. I thank God, the heavens, the universe, the flying spaghetti monster, every day that I got the hell out of North Carolina. Because if I'd have been there, I'd have been up Schitt's Creek with a turd for a paddle. So there's that. It's so funny. And then, like a lot of people, here's the weird thing about disability, y'all. So they'll have technological advances. Like they came out with this wheelchair that can go up and down stairs, right? And you would think, oh, that's great. But most insurance companies are not going to cover something like that. And it's cost prohibitive for a person with a disability. So how many things that could be used for disabled people are cost prohibitive? I want to say it's like $70,000. It's more than a car.
It's very expensive. Drea did ask a question up top. I was talking to Bubba, sorry. Drea said, what are we watching? Drea, I don't watch anything. I don't watch TV. I just don't. If I'm not talking to Michael, if I'm not doing this, if I'm not working, I'm literally like listening to either another live, I'm reading news, or pretending to read a book. And yeah, the only type of TV I get is when I press play on a Dateline episode and then fall asleep. I literally been watching the same Dateline episode for the past week. I cannot get through it.
I am watching.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not watching it now, but
I can make some recommendations though. Go ahead,
Will Trent. Will Trent is I like it. Okay. But I'm one of those people that binge watch shows. So like I won't turn my TV on for like 2 months. And then I'll decide I'll get a hankering to watch TV and watch whole seasons of shows.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
I would say my favorite thing, like if I ever get the time to like just do it again, I'll rewatch like Psych. I love the show Psych. Sean and Gus are my favorite. I love 30 Rock. There's Law and Order.
Did you watch the Psych movies?
Yeah, I watch the Psych movies.
I think they came out with another one.
They came out with another one. I didn't hear about that, so I got to look into
I
it.
think it's a
That's
third
crazy.
one because they had two. Did you watch the third?
There's 3 of them. Yes, there are 3 of them. The funny thing is that Michael's, I gotta remember who Michael is sometimes. Michael's first onesie was a Psych onesie. I love Monk. Adrian Monk is the best. And Sharona was the best aide because that new lady, Natalie, was not. Not Axel being in the request.
I like Natalie.
I didn't like Natalie. I like Sharona.
I think Sharona was a little bit assholey.
She was. That's why I liked her.
Yeah. So hold on. Somebody asked a question. If you could go on vacation anywhere, where would you go? Fully accessible.
I'm gonna say it wrong because I'm uncultured swine, but the Maldives.
I would go
there so fast.
I would probably go to Ghana.
I would love to go to Ghana. Ghana is on the list, so is Barcelona. Spain in general.
I would go to Spain because I've heard some concerning things about people that look like us.
I've heard good things about Spain though.
Yeah, I've heard bad things. But you want to know what country I've heard the absolute worst things about?
Italy.
Italy.
Italy. I ain't going there. Fuck that.
No, I'm good.
You won't get me. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I'm not going there. Oh, Bali. Yeah, I know someone who went to who lived in Bali for a little bit, and but he just Bone is in Bangkok now.
I saw that.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So I don't know. A lot of people are going to Thailand though. Like I think there's a burgeoning US expat community there at this point.
That makes sense.
And more people are going.
Yeah. But my ideal vacation for me, is going to be the Maldives. However you say it, I'll learn how to say it correctly one day, but I know how to spell it. And I know it's like a 30-hour flight. It's just a long time to get there. I really want to go there though. It's so pretty. Just so pretty. You can see clear down to the bottom of the water. It's amazing. I'll never want to leave. I would never want to leave. All right, guys. Y'all don't want us to talk to no more ops, do y'all? Y'all just want to hang out. That's what y'all want us to do. Y'all just want us to hang out.
I might go to a Chicago Sky game. It just kind of depends on if I feel like being bothered with going all the way to that side of town.
Just for you, Drea, yes, I will take Michael to a Mercury game. I will. He's been to a Suns game before, so I'll take him to a Mercury game. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yep.
I mean, I do love Angel Reese though, so.
A P.O. box? No, I don't. You want to? I know why Drea is asking that question too. I know why she's asking that question. Ooh, Drea, you want to do some karaoke in the middle of the day? Because why not? You want to do some karaoke? Let's do some karaoke. Drea, pick a song. Because I have one that I want to sing. I love this song. It came on the radio. I think I'm like the only person. No, you can't pin anything right now because Ren is on the panel. You can't pin while you have panel.
Which is weird, but whatever.
Should I get a P.O. box?
I would.
Okay, I guess. Wait, what do I need a P.O. box for?
Well,
I don't do wish lists or anything like that.
But even if people wanted to send something or it can't hurt, can it? I mean, it's not like P.O. boxes are super duper expensive.
Hey, y'all ever have it where like you talking to someone and you say the little bubbles come up and you get all excited because like, what are they gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anywho, what was I about to say? Oh, now I can't focus. I gotta think.
Damn, Drea.
What'd she say?
She said, I told her about going to a Sky game. She said, all the ones at the United Center are against the fever. And I feel like you would get hate crimed at the United Center.
Jesus, Drea.
That's why I'm like, geez, Louise.
Oh, favorite color? Well, my favorite color is emerald. That's my favorite color. I love emerald. Like if you're in the Discord and you see me post pictures when I go out, you're mostly gonna see me wear emerald. I just fucking love green. I'm a gold girly. I don't like silver at all. My mom loves silver though, but I do not like silver. Like I feel like gold complements my skin tone better, and I'm not a huge fan of rose gold. So I'm a gold girl. Ren, are you a gold girly or you like silver?
I don't wear jewelry at all.
Oh,
But
okay.
when I do, it is silver. Like
Okay.
I don't wear jewelry so much. I don't even have a wedding ring, and I've never had one
Okay.
because I
I
don't.
love jewelry. I'm on the hunt for an ankle bracelet, like a real one, but it's like kind of hard to find ankle bracelets. I looked at a few different types of designers for one, and I was like, oh, they don't make them. Okay, so I would have to get like a regular bracelet and change it to an ankle, but I don't know. I like ankle. I love my bracelets. I love earrings. I love necklaces. I love. The only thing I don't like, I'm not a fan of rings. I'm just not a fan of rings at all.
I will sometimes, depending on where I'm going, I'll rock some.
Archer sent you a necklace.
Thank you for the gold. I like my gold just like that. That's perfect.
Go all in her chain.
All right. I will sometimes wear like when I'm going somewhere, I toss like some hoop earrings in.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even get expensive ones. Like I literally will get me some dollar store, beauty supply store hoops, paint some fingernail polish on the ends of it so it don't break me out.
Yeah.
I wear those, and then if I lose them after I wear them.
Oh, okay. Nah. I'm a jewelry girl. I like that stuff. I like y'all already know I like all the pretty things. And you asked me what would be another color, Mootang. I love blush pink. Blush pink and like a light sage green. Yeah.
See, I like red and purple.
Okay. All right. Because we only have like 29 minutes left to go. Drea has put her request in. So there's that. There is that. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. When you say that you love and you run, everything still matter. It don't matter. No, you got it bad. Okay. All right. Now the one I like is the song by what is it? David Edwards from the Temptations is "Don't Look Any Further." That's my shit, y'all. Y'all don't understand how much that's my shit. That's my shit. Guys, we only have $30 to go in the daily donation goal, and it's just us chilling. If anybody wants to knock it out, by all means do so. If you don't, it's okay. I'm about to still sing for free. Okay. Y'all ready? You ready? You ready? Okay. Here we go. All right. I can't do these oh no's. Okay, I'll do that one too, Drea. Okay. I'm just gonna start at the song because I can't hit those notes. All right. Okay. When you feel it in your body, you found somebody who makes you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Says you act like you're ready, but you don't really know. And everything in your past, you wanna let it go. I've been there, done it, pumped around. After all that, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. If you're touched by the words in the song, then maybe you got it bad. Sing it, Rand.
When you are on the phone, when you're on the phone, hang up and you call right back. You got it back. When you miss a day without you.
And your life's off track. Know you got it bad when you're stuck in a house. You don't want to have fun. It's all you think about. You got it bad when you're out with someone, but you keep on thinking about somebody else. You got it bad.
You say that you love,
And you really know everything used to matter.
It don't matter no more. Like my money on my cars, you can have
it all back.
flowers, cars, and candy.
I do it just 'cause.
Said I'm fortunate to have you, girl.
I
Don't
want
you
you to know I
I
really
really
adore you. And all my people who know what's going on, look at your mate. Help me sing my song. Tell her I'm your man. You're my girl. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world. Ladies say,
I'm your girl, and you're my guy. Promise to. Wait.
Ren, you fucking up the church's money right now, okay?
I don't remember
You're
that
fucking
song.
up the church's money,
If
Ren.
you want to sing "Burn" or "Confessions," I got you.
Let's try that again. Let's try that again, Ren.
Was not my thing.
Ladies say, I'm your girl. You're my man. Promise to love you the best I can. See, I've been there, done it, humped around. After all that, this is what I found. Every one of y'all are just like me. It's too bad that you can't see that you got it bad. Hey, okay, I'm finished. All right. So I get to do the one that I want to do. This is so much fun. All right. I guess the ops are done, and y'all still haven't got to 125,000 likes, so we are staying on sub only until the end, I guess. All right, so let's see. What is it? Don't look any further. Day-o, potato. Well. Don't look any further. Oh, Rand, they want you to do confessions next. Okay. Oh. Well. Oh, y'all don't know this song, do y'all? Y'all don't know this song. But Sheila said potato. Okay. Someone to count on in a world of change. Here I am, stop where you're standing. What you need is a lover, a man to take over. Oh, girl, don't look any further. Strange when you think of the chances that we both be in a state of mind too cool to be careless, looking for the right thing. Oh, baby, don't look any further. Tonight, we're gonna taste a little paradise, rock you all night long, baby, all night long. Daylight, I'll still be looking in your ebony eyes, and we'll go on and on and on. I can't sing. Day-o, Mama be jail. I don't know where it's. Well, don't look any further. Day-o, potato, Mama be jail. Oh, well, don't look any further. I like that song. He had coke mouth. Archer, wow. He did. He had coke mouth. That shit was funny. Have you ever seen that video, Ren?
No, I have not.
He does not really say potatoes. No, that's how I hear it. It's kind of like the Lion King. It's like, I want to sing the Circle of Life now. Shit.
On a reasonable.
No. I don't know what it is. What are we? Pink potato, pink pajamas, pink pajamas. Yes. From the day we arrived on this planet. I love that song. Oh, y'all know what the best Lion King song is? I don't know. Which one is it, Ren?
I don't know. I liked all of them.
I like all of them too. But yes, someone put it in chat. Like, what's the best Lion King song? Oh, most definitely. Ticklish, Sticky. Is everything okay? Yeah, Neutral Noodle, you get it. You get it, Neutral Noodle. What's up, Dick?
So this is pretty much for anybody in Texas. So Monday, March 24th at 9 a.m., the anti-trans bill SB 1999 will be voted on here in Texas, effectively making it illegal for schools to take action against anybody harassing or misgendering a trans person. And for public employers to do the same. This effectively makes it illegal for schools to bully children and adolescents and create hostile work environments for people who are just transgender people in Texas trying to live their fucking life. The committee is going to be voting on this at 9 a.m. on Monday morning. You can sign up to testify at equalitytexas.org/testify. You can park at 1201 San Jacinto Boulevard. I know it's a huge ask to show up on a Monday at 9 a.m., but that's kind of the point. They want as few people there as possible to testify against this to make it just easier to pass. So if you can be there, please do.
You said an unplanned PTO if you have it.
Like I've been posting the link to this in a bunch of different Discords. Wow. So like I will be there Monday morning. If you see me, feel free to say hi. I'm planning on testifying Monday morning there as well.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Nicholas. That's legalized discrimination. That's not okay. That's, oh my gosh. Like they can literally just bully these kids, like the transgendered kids, and even in the workplace, and they will have no recourse whatsoever.
Effectively, yeah. It makes it illegal for schools and public employers to take action against anyone harassing or misgendering a trans person, like full stop.
Wow, man. Jeez. Why are people so fucking hateful? It has no impact on their daily lives. I don't understand it. Like, it's something that like is really saddening. Like it's sad to me. So I don't think I have the words to express it. It's just cruel as fuck. Why? What's the point?
Because fucking Texas hates people. But that was all. If you can sign up to testify, please do. Again, it's equalitytexas.org/testify.
I thought they cared about the kids.
They don't care about them.
I know that.
Damn kids. They be like, F them kids.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm gonna drop. I appreciate you bringing me up.
Of course, Dickie. Thank you so much for coming up.
I feel like I haven't talked
Hey,
to
Dick, are you
about
gonna wear that costume again today?
Maybe not today. I don't know when it's happening, like when we're picking it back up.
Oh, you don't just want to wear it for fun?
I had so much like gray hairspray and like silver hair coloring in my hair and beard that I was still washing it out this morning.
You don't want to put that costume on and then talk in like a Cajun accent?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment? Oh, Kristen would be totally fine with that if you did that for me.
I'm aware.
Okay, all right. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right.
You all right? You all right? You sound.
You good, Dick?
Yeah. This is very angry at this.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense. It makes sense. Well, you're always welcome. So thank you so much for coming up. And if you're in Texas, please, please, please. It's going to be in Austin, right?
That'll be at Austin at the Capitol.
Okay, Austin at the Capitol, 9 a.m. Monday morning. So that's the 24th. If you're in Texas, by all means, please show up and support and make your voice heard. Thank you, Nicholas. Y'all draw some hearts in the chat for Thicky.
Thicky, thicky, thick.
Yes. All right, guys. Y'all did an absolute. Y'all didn't want us to get any more ops today. That's what it was. Y'all didn't want us to get any more ops today. You were like, if we don't tap to 125,000, then Erica's gonna sing. And here I am. I'm about to sing again. All right. Yes, the best song is I Just Can't Wait to Be King. All right. So that is the best song.
So what you singing next?
I Just Can't Wait to Be King. Then you can do confessions.
Okay.
We're out of here in 17 minutes. I really, because I do love the loves. I love y'all a lot. Like, our community is absolutely amazing. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna not do a show today. And I really do want to hang out with my people off the app today. So I was like, okay, all right, I got to figure out, when do I have the time to come on and we can talk to these MAGA supporters, and then we can, have a little bit of fun. And then, yeah, so here we are. So there's that. All right. So let's do I Just Can't Wait to Be I Can't Wait to Be King. I fucking love this song. Okay, it says, I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Well, I've never seen a king of beasts with quite so little hair. I'm gonna be the main event like no king was before. I'm brushing up on looking down. I'm working on my roar. Thus far, a rather uninspiring thing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. That's all I got, because I can't find the rhythm. No one say do that. Okay, I'm finished. But I just want to sing that part. So there's that. Happier times for this. No, right? Go ahead, Rand. Confessions. Take it away.
No, hold on. You know the story about the singing voice of Simba, right?
I absolutely love Jason Weaver. Yes.
Me too. And his mama she was smart, because they wanted to just give him a lump sum, and she said no.
Royalties.
No. And he is still being paid very well.
Royalties. Yes, his mother was very, very smart.
Yeah.
She was very smart to do that for him. He still gets paid good money.
Mm-hmm.
Good money. Yes, for that. Do you know that Albina's cousin Rowan, so Mr. Bean, is the voice of Zazu?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like the live action Lion King movies?
I've never seen them.
You haven't seen them? I like them. I like the most recent one, Mufasa. I did like that one. Very action packed. I like that one, even though I did fall asleep, because if I go into a movie theater, I'm falling asleep. That's all there is to it. The only movie I haven't fallen asleep on in recent years is that Captain America movie with your boy Anthony Mackie.
People they say Anthony Mackie in real life is a asshole, but he's always very clear about he doesn't like being bothered.
I know something you don't know.
What?
That's his face.
Yeah.
I know something you don't know. Sorry. It's a little like. Go ahead, Rand. Take it away. Confessions by Usher.
Okay, I'm gonna just start at the verse.
Okay.
Now this gonna be the hardest thing I think I ever had to do. Got me talking to myself, asking how I'm gonna tell you about that chick on part one. I told y'all I was sleeping with. She says she's 3 months pregnant and she's keeping it. First thing that came to mind was you. Second thing was, how do I know if it's mine and is it true? Third thing was me wishing that I never did what I did. How I ain't ready for no kid. And these are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, that chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm throwed and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta give you part 2 of my confession. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I'm so thrown. I don't know what to do but to give you part 2 of my sitting here stuck on stupid, trying to figure out when, what, and how I'm gonna let this come out of my mouth. Said it ain't gonna be easy, but I need to stop thinking, contemplating, be a man and get it over with. Riding in my whip, racing to a place, talking to myself, preparing to tell her to her face. She opened up the door and didn't want to come near me. I said, 1 second, baby, please hear me. Just, you want to sing the chorus? Go ahead.
Go ahead. You got
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm throwed and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta give you part 2 of my confession. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I'm so thrown. I don't know what to do but to give you part 2 of my confession.
Hercules. You did good, Rand. You did good.
Thank you.
You did good. Yeah, drop those Rand stickers because it's sub only still. And you know what's crazy about today, guys, is that I've seen quite a few people come up in here that don't normally come in here, and this is what they get. This is what they get. This is what they get. All right, they missed the talks. But yes, good job, Rand. Good job. All right, let's see here. What else should we do? Let me see. I got one more. I'm not putting on a pickle suit today, guys. I'm just not doing it. I don't want to. All right. Let me see. What's another? How come y'all never ask me to sing any Backstreet Boys songs?
Probably because they know you want to sing a Backstreet Boys song.
They never asked me to sing any Backstreet Boys songs. I'll sing any Backstreet Boys song except for Everybody.
Why? What's wrong with that song?
I just don't want to sing it. I'm not singing no damn One Direction. I don't even know One Direction. NSYNC will get you kicked out of here. Just kidding. It won't get you kicked out of here. You are. Come on. Are there any Backstreet Boys fans? Like, do y'all know anything that's not like I Want It That Way and Everybody?
Not really.
Whoa, Drea, we got beef now. That's crazy. Why would you say something like that? That's wow.
I like both. NSYNC.
Thank you so much, Paige. Thank you so much, Paige, for subbing. You get the song. You get the song. Sing something from the Backstreet Boys' first album? Most definitely. Let me look at the first album. Let me see. Backstreet's back. All right. I don't know why I have to do this. I know like every darn going song. It's insanity. Like,
Quit playing games with my heart. My heart.
Oh, this is an underground track. It's called That's What She Said. Brian sings it. Thank you for brushing your teeth. Now go do that in your bathroom. Thank you. Go. You need the pencil? Go. What do you need the pencil for? To brush your... I ain't asking no questions. Give me the pencil. Thank you. All right. Let me see.
You asking questions you know y'all don't want the answer to anyway.
I don't know. You just be doing stuff.
Of course.
Trying to see. This will be the last song, and then I will have to go. Show me the meaning of being lonely. Is this the feeling I need to walk with? That's from Millennial, actually. So that's Millennium, not anything new. I'm trying to see. We've got it going on for years. Jam on, cause Backstreet's got it. Come on now, everybody. We've got it going on for years. Okay. I don't want to do a slow song. Get down, and move it all around. Hey, baby girl, I need a girl like you. But tell me if you feel it too. I'm in delusion every minute, every hour. My heart is crying out for you. I feel in heaven when I look in your eyes. I know that you are the one for me, You drive me crazy 'cause you're one of a kind. I want your loving and I want it right now. Get down, and move it all around. Get down, and move it all around. Ooh, End of the Road. Oh, I would sing that shit. I was singing that song. What's the one song that Boyz II Men sings that says I don't want to believe I love Terminal? Is that End of the Road? Although we go. That's End of the Road? Okay. Baby, I'm sorry. We belong together. I don't think this is it. And you know that I'm right.
It's in the bridge.
Why do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my mind? Said we'd be forever. Said I'd never die. That's not it. That's not it. I'm thinking of On Bended Knee. Isn't On Bended Knee? Okay. On Bended Knee.
End of the Road is the one that
Yeah, I'm thinking of On Bended Knee. Okay. Damn it. Why can't I find the rhythm to On Bended Knee right now? That's absolutely insanity. I can't find the melody. See, this is why I shouldn't start doing karaoke, because I do this shit all day long. Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. Oh. Darling, I can't explain. Where did we lose our way? Girl, it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. If you come back to me, then I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. Can we go back to the days our love was strong? Can you tell me how a perfect love goes wrong? Can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Oh God, give me a reason. I'm down on bended knee. Ooh. I'll never walk again until you come back to me. I'm down on bended knee. All right, let's just jump to this part. Baby, I'm sorry. Oh, I can do the voice. Hold on, guys.
Baby, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for all the wrong I've done. Please come back home, girl. I know you put all your trust in me. I'm sorry I let you down. Please forgive me.
Okay, this is
You are so unserious.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna swallow my pride. Say I'm sorry. Stop pointing fingers. The blame is on me. I want a new life, and I want it with you. If you feel the same, don't ever let it go. You gotta believe in the spirit of love. It'll heal all things. It won't hurt anymore. Don't want to believe our love's terminal. I'm down on my knees, begging you, please come home. There we go. I'm finished. We're singing, guys. We're singing. Can we go back to the days our love was strong? I need to go on a road trip and just sing the whole damn time. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. I'll drive, friend. Let's go on a road trip, and I get to sing the whole time. We'll do duets.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I don't know where we're going, but let's just go on a road trip.
Okay.
The destination is not important. The singing is what's important.
The journey is what's
important. Yeah, we're gonna listen to the Hamilton soundtrack.
Oh, I love Hamilton.
I fucking love Hamilton.
Even though there are I don't. Okay, so like the song Hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to it. It's okay, but I don't seek it out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand. That's Michael's favorite song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Okay, because I have to do Hamilton, but Alina, our favorite, is requesting 4 Seasons of Loneliness. Oh God, I gotta remember the freaking melody to this song too. Good grief.
I don't even remember this. I know the words, but I don't even remember what it sounds like.
It's a really good song.
Oh no, it's a great song. I just don't remember what it sounds like. I haven't listened to it in so long.
I can't. I don't think I can. I have the breath control for this. Okay. I long for the warmth of days gone by when you were mine. But now those days are memories in time. Life's empty without you by my side. My heart belongs to you. No matter what I try, when I get the courage up to love somebody new, it always falls apart 'cause they just can't compare to you. Your love won't release me, I'm bound under ball and chain. Reminiscing about as I watch for seasons change. Here comes the winter breeze that chills the air. I don't have the breath control for this. That chills the air and drifts the snow. And I imagine kissing you under the mistletoe. As springtime makes its way here, lilac blooms remind me of the scent of your perfume. When summer burns with heat, I always get the hots for you. Go skinny dipping in the ocean where we used to do. When autumn sheds the leaves, the trees are bare when you're not here. It doesn't feel the same. Oh, okay. And that's that. You want to do Alexander Hamilton? Alexander Hamilton. Right. You want to do? Which song would you want to do? You want to do Satisfied? Let's do Satisfied. You ready, Ren? You ready? All right. I'll take the first verse up until when she says, "I'll never forget the first time I saw your face," and then I'll give it to you like this, and then you start. So you're gonna come in at "I have never been the same." Intelligent eyes and a hunger pain frame.
Okay.
All right. And then let's see, hunger pain. Blah, 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 blah. And I want to do the so this is what it feels like to mass switch with someone at your level. What the hell is to catch? I like that part.
Freedom of seeing the light is Ben Franklin with a key and a kite.
You see it, right? Yeah, that part. All right. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler. A toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride, from your sister, who is always by your side, to your union,
to the revolution,
in the hope that you provide.
You provide.
May you always be satisfied.
You want.
Yeah. I remember that night. I just might. I remember that night. I just might. I remember that night. I remember that. Do, 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 do. I remember that night. I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes. That's your part, Ren.
I know. Intelligent eyes and a hunger pain frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. Strike me as a woman who's never been satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself. You're like me. I'm never satisfied. Is that right? I've never been satisfied. My name is Angelica Schuyler, Alexander Hamilton. Where's your family from? Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait. Just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match switch with someone at your level. But the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's Rand Finkley with the key and the kite. You see it, right? The conversation led to 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture. It's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place, and I turn to see my sister's face, and she is
helpless.
And I know she is
helpless.
And her eyes are just
helpless.
And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time. Where are you taking me? Go ahead, Rand.
I'm about to change your life. Then by all means, lead the way.
Number one.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no sons, so I'm the one who has the social climb for one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is in cities. And Alexander is penniless. Huh, that doesn't mean I want him any less.
Elizabeth Schuyler.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Schuyler, my sister.
Number 2, he's after me because I'm a Schuyler sister that elevates the status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica. He was right. You will never be satisfied. Thank you for all your service. If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it. I'll leave you to it.
That's a hell of a line. Number 3, I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She'd say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I
fantasize at night as Alexander's eyes, as I romanticize what it might have been if I had sized them up so quickly. Go ahead.
Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life.
To the groom.
To the groom. To the groom. To the groom.
To the bride.
To the bride.
To the bride. From your sister. Who is always by your side.
By your side.
To your union.
To the union. To the revolution.
And the hope that you provide.
You provide, you provide.
May you always
be
satisfied. And I know she'll be happy as his bride. And I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
That line, though, if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it would have been worth it. That's a fuckboy line if I've ever heard. What?
I mean, it did take a war for them to have met, though.
I mean, it did, but that's a line. That's a hell of a line.
Doesn't mean I want him any less. That was fun. All right, guys. Thank you all for sticking around. You got us to 127,000 likes. It took y'all forever, but y'all did it. So thank you to the loves. Thank you, loves. This was fun. Midday
Everybody
show.
left. We got down to 74 people. Everybody else left. They was
It's
like,
okay.
I don't want to hear this shit. I don't care.
Those who love us stayed. We appreciate y'all. That's a lot of people. Imagine being in a room with 77 other people.
Right.
Exactly. All right, guys. So thank you so much. And I can't talk. Ren, any final words?
Yeehaw, fuck the law.
Hey, there it is. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. All right, for doing all the good things, your love, your support, encouragement, and the engagement is always a gift and a pleasure. So we definitely appreciate y'all. All right, until next time, don't forget, all right, if you can't do something kind for yourself, do something kind for someone else. I love y'all. And I can't say night, night. Don't let the terrors bite. So just deuces out. Go do something fun today, guys.
Because no one communicated to him why he was dropped. I guess that's what I'm hearing. But so what I'm saying is,
can I give you because I was there. I can tell you what happened. So the there was a MAGA on there, the panel did the discussion did get heated. And now I don't know if Frank got dropped prior to or how it happened, but I know the whole panel got dropped because I think I was on the panel.
Yeah, but I think the atrocity is the dropping. That's why I'm
No,
trying
I
to
think
get to
the
the
atrocity was the videos because the videos were disparaging of the issue with Clack, because there was a back and forth with Clack, the issue with K-Dub,
You're breaking up,
with
Daddy-O.
K-Dub.
Yeah, you're in a bad
Those
spot.
things, yeah, the issue with my phone, I had a phone call. With K-Dub, that could have been one thing, but Brooklyn, the videos disparaging Brooklyn, there really wasn't a
You're
reason.
disrespectful
I
and
think everybody can
disgusting.
agree she didn't do
Wait,
anything.
Tony.
Yeah, there was no
Was the
reason to
lying
call
about me?
her out. I mean, it was her panel.
Hold on. Here's the thing.
So
We don't all have to like each other. I've been in Brooklyn's Live with people that I don't like, people that don't like me.
Wait, Lady Jean, who doesn't like you?
I know,
Everybody
lots of
likes you.
people.
Everybody loves you.
I haven't brought other people to Brooklyn's Live to bring my drama to it. Tony, I thought that you and I were friends. I don't know why you wouldn't just handle this with me. Why you wouldn't send me a text message.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm talking now. You brought other people in here to my live to disrupt my live when we were talking about something else. Frank is my friend. Frank is going to stay my friend. Brooklyn is my friend. Brooklyn is going to stay my friend. I don't have to like each other. If anybody
But I am going to say this respectfully.
I'm still
her
talking.
to bring
I
her
am still
there.
talking. And if anybody chooses to not be my friend because I'm friends with Frank or I'm friends with Brooklyn, that is perfectly fine. That is their choice. I can't make a choice for somebody.
So, Lady Jane, can I say something, please? Tony
Okay.
didn't bring me. I saw that you was live, and I came on, and I saw that he was here. I recognized his picture. Nobody brought me here.
You told me when you came in that you had been told that there was
I
some
said
type of
I
shenanigans
came
going on.
here. I came here for the fuck shit because I was gonna stay in the panel until I saw that he was there, and I wanted to address him for 6 videos that he did about me a year ago.
But that's not what you said when you came in. And Tony dropped as soon as Frank came in, and Tony came right back in when you came in.
Yeah, but she didn't send me here.
I'm sorry, I
She
have to
didn't.
accept Lady Jane. Tony was here the whole time.
Tony
She had
wasn't
just
here.
dropped. She was here. I mean, not on the panel, no. She was down in the queue the whole time, though.
She
Down
might
in
have been in the
the
queue.
chat.
She might have been.
I mean-
No, she wasn't in the queue. She might have been down in the chat. You can send for somebody and be in the chat. And
But I'm telling you, she
reason
didn't.
is.
I'm telling you, she didn't send for me. Tony did not send for me. She didn't. She honestly did not.
I tried to see her request to come back up. That's when she had dropped. I didn't realize anything.
I have had issues with being stalked by Dark Truth, and he has appeared on other people's panels. And when he's on someone's panel, I just leave. When he comes into the live, I will send somebody a message. If he starts trouble, I don't bring it into somebody else's panel.
That's why I dropped. I just dropped because I didn't want to be a part of it.
I want to apologize for bringing this over for bringing this onto your live. But because that he blocked me and then made the videos about me, I could not address him. So when I saw him here, this was the time to address him. So I apologize for taking over your live. But this could have been settled if he did not block me. If he had a problem,
he could have reached out to me, but he blocked me and did 6 videos about me.
Was that before or after your friend Clax lied about me several times
I
and
have
couldn't get
nothing
his
to do
story
with
straight?
Clax.
And
I
then,
have
oh, you had
nothing to
nothing
do
to
with
do with it,
Clax.
right? And then at first, the narrative was you got dropped because you were being loud. Then the narrative was, oh, well, you got dropped because you said the N-word. I've never once said that word on TikTok, let alone in your live. So it was interesting how I got dropped. I got dropped first from
I
that.
did
No,
not
not
drop
again.
you.
Facts are facts.
I did not
It was
block
either
you.
you
What
or
I
it was one of
did-
your moderators.
what I
Either
can't
way,
do what
you didn't
my
go looking for the
moderators
truth
did.
like you should have. So if
Well,
you
how
went
can I
looking for the
do that
truth, then
if
you
you
should have been
blocked
woman enough to go
me?
ahead and do that.
Frank, how can I do that if you blocked me? What you should not have done was do 6 videos about me. That's what you
I'll
should
do what I
not have
please.
done.
What you should
All
not
right.
have done was allow them
Then you
lies. If we were
can't
supposed to have been
complain.
friends,
Then you
if we
can't
were supposed
complain.
to have been friends, then you can't complain. That's a double standard. If you and I
No,
were supposed to have
it's
been
not-
friends,
it's
then
not
you
a
don't get
double
to sit
standard.
here and allow Clax to lie on me.
I
Period.
can't control what Clack did. I was on a phone call, like I said.
Clax-
What you should have done again, you
Not
should
an
have reached
excuse.
out to me and be like, "Yo, Brooke, what
Not an
happened?"
excuse.
That's what
You
you
weren't
should
in the
have
list.
done.
Not an
But
excuse.
you making 6
Don't
videos
tell me what I
about
should or
me,
should not have done.
you
You
making
should not
6
have
videos
dropped me
about me,
first
Frank,
and
was
then
childish.
claim to have dropped the whole panel. You should have done right by
Frank,
everybody. You
Frank,
didn't. And
you
now you're
making
trying to
6
change the
videos.
narrative and
You
make it all
take-
about me, and it wasn't.
Frank, you making 6 videos about me was childish.
Yeah,
You dropping just me as opposed to the blagger was childish.
You making 6
Two-way street.
videos about me was childish.
You dropping me instead of the blagger was
I'm gonna
childish.
stop,
Somebody.
Bugsy. I'm sorry.
Somebody.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Somebody.
go on mute.
Y'all. Okay. We disagree. I truly believe the fundamental is the blocking and then not being able to explain themselves. I truly believe that's the crux of it. And then everything after that is just awful. Right. And we're all human, right? We all are just like, listen, I'm the pettiest of the petty, right? And we want to defend ourselves. That's okay. But I think the crux of it is someone said something, someone wanted to explain their position, but they were blocked. So then all that's resonating is what that person said. That's what I'm hearing. But
Yes,
we can
yes.
move on, right?
No, we can. And Lady
It's-
Jane, my apologies.
And you
I'm gonna
listen,
leave.
You have to let people be in the place that they're in. And then when they do things out of pocket, absolutely call them out. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. But I do
That's a two-way street.
apologize.
Hold on.
I do apologize, Lady J.
Brooklyn, you are welcome here anytime. You and I are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce, I don't know why you keep saying just leave. She is welcome here, as are you.
No, I think she's telling me to leave so I don't disturb your platform, and I really do apologize that I am doing that.
You are good. Don't worry about that. You are
No,
good.
and I think a
And
strong female
Becky.
voice.
Hold on. You're good, Brooklyn. You are safe. You're good. Don't